What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for cooling with Jay as always. Back again with another video on my 2021 Ducati V4s Streetfighter in the dark stuff colorway. Obviously it's custom. Today she's going under the knife. She's getting her lip injections, her Botox, her booty lift. No, just kidding. She's getting some modifications put on. So gotta head down to the shop, drop her off to get that stuff done. On the way, I'm gonna head to the gym, get a quick workout, head there, drop it off, and then take a Lyft or Uber or whatever the case is home. Before she goes under the knife, I want to do a quick little recap for those of you who are new to the channel. Welcome. Please hit that like and subscribe button as it greatly helps my channel with the algorithm, guys. I greatly appreciate it. So, quick run through for those of you who are new. I apologize for those of you who are back. Again, if you are a viewer, thank you again for the support. So, starting from right to left, I got the EvoTech radiator guards. So this is a question I get all the time. This was painted, so I painted all the silver bits. They are ceramic coated satin black to match the paint, including this. So these are covers, guys, that come off. These are covers that come off, and then they get painted and they get put back on. Fairly easy thing to do. Also, shout out to Quad Lock for their support, guys. Use promo code CoolingWithJ at checkout to save on Quad Lock products. So anyway, starting from the right to left, and also I get these questions all the time, so I have to keep saying it over and over again. All of the list of parts are in the description, so they're all in there, minus the custom paint work, because obviously you can't get that online. So anything you can buy online, I think I've updated it. I'm pretty sure everything that's on there I will double check, but yes, all of the parts are in every single video's description. Anyway, EvoTech radiator guards, custom matte black finish on the silver covers. I have the CNC screen protector. I have the Bonamici levers, heated grips. I have the Moto Gadget MView pace. These are glassless bar-in mirrors with the Desmo World adapter. I have the Desmo World screw for this, the Desmo World GoPro mount there. Obviously, I have the Quad Lock Mount Pro now. I have the Rizoma. Off the top of my head, the Rizoma turn signals. I forgot which ones those were. I have the Desmo World oil pan protector. Obviously, the exhaust I already did. Painted the rear sets. This people don't do, but for me, I'm a detail person. Engine mount painted as well. I also have the Ducati Performance tank grips. OneDesign tank pad. Shout out to Luimoto for the custom seat. Gel insert with, of course, social media handles. I have the race cowl or race tail section or whatever you want to call that. I have the Futuremoto tail tidy kit with the tuck plate. I like the tuck over. I haven't been pulled over for it so far. Cross fingers on that. And then black wheel nut. Looking over it real quick. I think that covers the biggest pieces that I've got on it. But yes, more is to come, which is why we're going on this video. So let's get into it. Let's get going. Complimentary sound check, of course, very soon. Don't worry, that will be changing. Get going, and let's discuss some things while we're on the road. Like this Ducati V4s Panigale SP. I want to talk about that. I know y'all saw that on my dash. You see how I changed gears, but this was saying nothing? I'm just saying. I'm not saying a single word, but it was in gear, obviously, because I was moving forward. So I was giving the throttle. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Unless you're living under a rock, you have seen the V4s SP, the new one, which, funny enough, consequently, looks exactly like the old one. And I got an opinion about that. Now, this is just, again, my opinion. But you're marketing the SP, right, as a special edition, obviously, right? You know, it has obviously, you know, the custom paint. It has all the bits and pieces that make it special, and it's numbered. So I'm not trying to get into all that, but I'm trying to get into the technicality of it, right? So what you're trying to advertise, that this is a special edition, get it while it lasts kind of thing. Okay, that's fine, right? But the problem with that is then you come out with a new version of the Panigale, which of course we're about due for that. Okay, fine. A little, let's call it mid-life cycle upgrade, which is weird because they're kind of off-cycle upgrades because the wings came out earlier than their typical mid-life refreshes, and then you refresh it again. But again, not here on that part of the topic, but so you're trying to sell it to a customer, you are getting something one of a kind that one of whatever 1,500 people, I think it's 1,500 total, in the world will have, right? Okay, I dig that. I agree. Okay, but then the people, now again, obviously stuff happening in the world, shortages, computer chips, yada yada, all that. We already know all this. Okay, so there's people out there who are still getting their first edition, if you want to call it, or the first SP that was created. Nothing wrong with that, you know. Obviously, we all understand what's going on. It sucks, it's frustrating, but we all get it, okay? All right, cool. But they're taking delivery. Right now, I've seen pictures just recently of people taking delivery of their first SP, and you already have a new SP, but here's the catch. It's the exact same bike in the context of the color. That is my holdup on this new SP, and why I disagree with this direction is because your customer, I didn't even buy it, but I'm laughing in my helmet, in my brain, because I'm like, it must suck for the guy who's, you know, he wants to have the latest and greatest special thing, and he's gonna roll up to Cars and Coffee with the guy who has the newest, latest special thing that looks exactly like his. That's my thing, right? I'm not saying Cars and Coffee should be the staple, but, you know, we can call it what we like, right? But the truth is, when you go to Cars and Coffee with the latest Bugatti, everybody knows what it is. They might mispronounce the name. They might not, you know how much it costs, but they know it's freaking expensive. And they know it's a super rare thing. That they know it. Just looking at it, they know, right? So most people, where they go to show off their one-of-a-kind thing is Cars and Coffee. Again, I'm using this as an example. I'm not saying this should be the measuring stick. I'm just saying as an example. So if I roll up in my first generation SP Panigale and someone else has their second generation Panigale, if we roll up, people are going to look at our bike like, they're going to first ask, they look the same, but they're not. We don't want to admit it, but what we really want is for there to be unmistakable evidence that what I have is different than everything else. Like, you can't mistake it, right? So, why buy it, right? Because if you wanted a vanilla car, you'd go buy a vanilla car. But if you're paying for something special that's limited, it's because you like the rarity of it. But then you make two vehicles look too different. They ride different, they look different, their body's different. So let's call them two different bikes. Completely the same. The exact same. Exact same Rizoma, exact same wheels, exact same paint, in the exact same order. That's to me, I can't get down with that. Now, again, I'm not knocking them for it. I think that was a poor mistake. And then you put it on the the Streetfighter is also an SP. It's it's a little lazy to me, in my opinion. Just a little lazy, because you're taking something that was cool and you're diluting it now. So now, what, is every SP going forward on the exact same? You know what would be cool? If they would alternate the colors. To be honest, that'd have been dope. So take the same SP and just alternate it. So you're still using the same color palette. So where it's black, it's red, and where it's red, it's black. And keep the and keep the tank the same. Something. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not a terrible. Like you're not departing so much away from it, but you're doing subtle changes where you know, okay, that is different. But the exact same, I can't. Oh man, that's tough for me. And it's interesting because, you know, maybe I'm just living under a rock, but it also seems like people aren't really, you know, invested in the new Panigale. Maybe it's just me. But I remember when, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but when I got mine in 2018, and the Speciale came out, I mean, everybody was like, oh my god, I can't wait to have that boy, yada yada yada, right? And then when the Weaves came out, it was again. But I just don't feel like, you know, when they did the refresh, was that 2020? Yeah, 2020 when the Weaves came out, people were like, oh yeah, okay, I get down with that. And then it's like now with the kind of the same wings, with the lower fairing, vents, you know, obviously there's different changes underneath, and I'm sure this is what the, you know, I'm hearing a lot of people say this is what they wanted it to be back in 2020. Like how it feels, how it runs. And I'm not arguing that. I haven't been on it. I don't know. So I know it's a good thing, but it doesn't seem like the audience is jumping up and down like, oh man, like I need to go to my dealership and rush to get this bike. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody's obviously rushing for an SP of some sort, but as we know, those are hard to come by in general, whether you like it or dislike it. But it's a smart marketing move because you're getting the same people who wouldn't necessarily buy one to now buy one. So it's smart. There's no question about that. It's definitely a smart. It's like, I like the Panigale, but it isn't enough to do a ad. You know what I'm saying? Like to add to my collection too. Because I still like, and someone asks me this all the time, like 80% of me likes the Streetfighter. 85% of me likes the Streetfighter. There is that little bit of me that does like a full fairing bike. Obviously the looks, you know, the speed, which I shouldn't be doing on, you know, roads. You know, the looks is a big thing because they look beautiful. They do. I mean, when I first got my 2018, right, and I would pull up to like lights and stuff and go places, like, I mean, people would, the level of drool you get on a full fairing Ducati, oh man, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Like, you would think the hottest girl on the planet just walked past. Everybody's just, yeah. It's like a mutual agreements at every light that everybody around you's like, yep, that's tight. Like, you know, some cars or bikes, everybody's like, nah, that's okay, that's kind of cool, but no. Everybody's like, yep, that's dope. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy. Tell me you're gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy. So quiet on a Saturday. Alright guys, I will be back. Okay. Alright. My protein post gym shake. So guys, tell me this. What do y'all think about the SP, the Streetfighter SP, and just the direction of what Ducati's doing? What are your thoughts on it? Would you upgrade if you have the first V4? Would you upgrade if you had the second gen with the wings? Would you upgrade, or would you stay what you have? Or would you wait to see if they do like a speciale again next year? It's just weird that they did it this year and not like announced it this fall and then released it next year. It's kind of weird they did it like that, but who am I to say? But it's time to go get the mods put on. I'm excited because finally we're getting back into, you know, spring. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna miss this. I am going to miss it. A little bit while she's gone. But it's alright. I'll get her back. Last pull for a while. Dude, the one thing I do love is having this showy transition. It's so clutch. Because I don't have to, I don't have to do different visors. I just saw a tint when it hit the light, the sun just now. I love it. Well guys, as always, thank you for cooling with Jay as always, and yeah, when y'all see this baby again, she will be upgraded, she will be modified, she will be even more black. Yes, we love things in black. So anyway guys, I appreciate all of the feedback, all the comments, all the love, all the support on my channel. I promise you, now that we're getting back into warmer weather, I promise to be doing a lot more content on my Street Fighter. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next video.